Did you ever see something like that? I'm sure you didn't. These are amazing things! Is this really a team sport as it is stated in the headline, or simply another way of having fun? It can be used as an incredible team building activity. You can involve as many people as you want. Everyone will make a contribution, and it is important to feel unity in order to reach a goal. Great! And it looks like it's quite challenging. Amazing! It does look like pulling a tooth. Not the most pleasant comparison in the world, but very accurate in this case. The device used to pull that stump out is quite effective, in fact. It must either be very powerful or the soil is not that hard. Otherwise, it wouldn't probably work that smooth, and they'll have to find another way to get rid of it. That's so great, incredibly inventive. Hard to think of an item they are not using in this video. There's a fan, an old computer, a TV, as they are all wearing masks. It probably takes place during the pandemic. So it's only fair to say that all that stuff pushes us to do very strange, still amazingly creative things. Someone with a vacuum cleaner can join the band. Incredible! The colors and the motion look mesmerizing. The sun is actually much more frightening and powerful at the same time than it seems when you are a child. As a child, you always picture it as something benevolent and associated with happiness. Just to think that it is so much bigger than the Earth gives that uncomfortable feeling difficult to get rid of. Oh, lovely rainbow colors! How are they captured? This thing made of thread looks like something pretty intricate. Great job! It must have taken the creator quite a lot of time to make something as complicated as that. It would be really interesting to learn the physics behind it. Do you really want to know where does that color actually come from? The source must be somewhere near that thing. Cool! They seem to be really skillful. Is this game just for 2 players or can more people participate? It would be much more difficult though. Awesome that someone invents those crazy things. You must be really focused and in good shape to be able to kick the ball each time. So it works both as a good game and as a good exercise, or alternatively, as a challenge. Hard to believe that this truly hypnotizing color is natural, amazing, dreamy, mesmerizing, and sparkly. It's so original and unique. Her eyes make her one of a kind and a real wonder. The contrast between her skin and eyes adds to the beauty. It's interesting that the color of her eyes is actually a result of the lack of melatonin. Magnificent anyway, even if you know the cause. Aw, that little dude is tiny and cute. I had no idea that baby octopuses are actually that small. The little guy probably wants to get back into the water where it feels much safer. Isn't it funny that even the ugliest and the most dangerous creatures look cute as babies? Sometimes octopuses and squids can be frightening because of their tentacles and cupules. Do you remember the Kraken or something? But this one is so cute. What a cool effect! Do you like it? Can this thing be helpful in medicine? Is it of any use? It can probably show a doctor or a nurse the actual location of veins. Or it doesn't make any sense and was invented purely for fun. It looks like a warm welcome to the future, something that would look very suitable in some kind of a cyberpunk movie. Awesome! What's the reason they are multicolored? These cuties actually look like stones painted in different colors. Is this because of the algae, or is there a different thing causing this? It would probably feel really cool if you swim under them, or belly flop right on top of them. Hopefully they are neither dangerous nor poisonous. Jellyfish seem to be astonishing creatures, and some of them are of unbelievable beauty. Boys will be boys, you know, no matter how many years they really are. Though they seem prepared with the mattress and all those guys standing around, it still causes the feeling of surprise. A great stunt, and they are so cool. How do they manage to do that? Trampolines are great fun, but it's also a place where such great and beautiful things can be done. What a cool idea, and what patience! I think this guy needs lots of it to create this stuff. First match, second match, 10,000th match. But the life of this masterpiece is so short, so much effort burnt out in several minutes. Oh, it would be interesting to see how does he feel? Pity? Just imagine how much time did this poor squirrel spend gathering all these acorns. Someone's life work all gone in one day. Do you feel bad for that poor creature? It would have had to make thousands of trips to this antenna. But what does a squirrel need that many nuts for? It doesn't have enough time during its life to eat them all, even if there are 5 or 10 squirrels living in the same place. Could you imagine that horses have the same problems as we do if we don't cut our nails? These hooves look like high heels, you know? And the people doing this job is just like nail masters. But it seems to be really hard work. But the horse is so calm. Apparently the animal knows the people help it and tries not to do any harm. What's that? It's Big Bada Boom! Would you like to meet such an amazing cat in reality? Oh, have one in your bedroom? I think there will be no space for both of you. What do you think about this ripcord ride? Gigantic swing, 30 stories high over a cliff, 2,300 feet above ground is mind-blowing. When you upswing, it's awesome. But the free fall is extremely terrifying. It's the scariest recreational activity that's ever existed.
Move! Just get it! Get it! Get it!
A cool ride, huh? Did this strange guy really know that a whale dives? He can be dragged several feet under real quick? He didn't, I guess. Did you dare to jump like that?
Look at this! Oh! Did you get it? Yeah!
Look at this fearless cat. He seems to have chosen the best place to land on. And he's obviously sure to have 9 lives, as all the cats do. This fluffy boy feels comfortable at such height. Just incredible to see, as well as incredibly scary. It's so powerful and enormous that you can sigh with relief that there were no buildings or something like that on the avalanche's way. Here is a great number of tries and fails before you manage to hit your ambitious target, huh? This is a gorgeous skill, especially for robbers or criminals, you know? The last thing police wants is to be in a foot chase when all of a sudden, the robber runs up a sheer wall. Did you see the Final Destination movie? This is how it works in real life. Yeah, the poor chipmunk had a mighty shitty day.
Run.
Did you know that logging is a really dangerous job? Of course you did, but I had no idea it could be so damn dangerous. The tree could ruin the man's whole career. Have you ever seen a double rainbow in the sky? The reason for this amazing thing is simple. The sun just is straight up. It reflects the water in the clouds and has the odds to make it double. Boom! But it's extremely awesome view. What thought came into your mind on seeing this scene? How could this long-eared creature survive? But he really did it! Now we know that rabbits sometimes are the trickiest animals on Earth. Don't ever think you're the master of the universe. There is always a bigger fish, you know? But a little guy can bite a head off. This is a food chain in play. What a throw and what a catch! Do you want a you-could-do like this? The only thing I'm interested in is how many retakes they did until they managed that throw and catch miracle. Do you really know what can happen to you if you drink incredibly much, bro? Look at this poor thing. He ate some kind of fermented fruit or berries. The pig is really messed up. Yo, what a bizarre creature! Where does it poop from? And which way does it swim? Is it one or two of them? And if they're two, they seem to argue all the time about eating, the direction, and other things. This is what happens when you want to look cool and overdo yourself. But the guy extremely good skills and reaction, you know? Why did this hairy guy occupy his smaller friend's house? The poor little thing can't make out what on earth is going on. The only problem is that the big dog doesn't have his own one, and his feelings are hurt. I think the owner should do something about it. Do you think it's really impressive? Yeah, the reflection looks a bit odd, but still cool. It's like the endless loop, and it's quite satisfying. But the thing that really bothers me is that how the girl just puts her hand through that sign. This life hack works, and it's a very smart idea to relax during a distant learning lesson. You know, work smarter, not harder. Or not at all. The main thing is that the teacher doesn't ask this smart guy any questions. Otherwise, his legend will be ruined. What should this poor penguin do when global warming came to his place? Adapt it. There is no other variant, so he does his best to do that. And he is really proud of himself. Really. Do you want such a creature to hang out with you? This is a pufferfish. They seem curious and unafraid, but this cutie has a rather dangerous mouth. Do you want to have levitating eggs for breakfast? Do you think they are more delicious than usual ones? And why is it jumping in that way? The egg just lifted because of the upwards force of the air coming out of the cooker with great pressure. Eggs are quite light-weighted naturally, and that force is pretty great usually. And the egg itself is having so much fun. It's probably egg-sided. That's hydrophobic as hell! So when you're sitting on it, sweating in the summer, it's going to be all gross on your legs and leave a pool of sweat on the floor. But the chair will be dry and clean. And what about this spill? Will it forever roam the room? My cat has the exact same look of surprise when he falls off something. Good on her for popping right back up and laughing it off. The good thing is that the river wasn't too strong or deep. It's a good lesson. If you want to look sexy, pay attention to the things around you. The old trick still works. Do you know what that is? The floating man illusion uses a 3-part structure: the seat, the shaft, and the plate. The trousers help hide the shaft. It means that there's some sort of bar going up the leg of his pants that has a seat on one end and a large support on the other. You may learn this trick and sell tickets for the show in the streets. What thought came to your mind on seeing this? Oh, that's awesome! Or maybe, wow, I hope his parents have great health insurance. I can't process how many times he must have broken his ankles during training. But doing such crazy things means having a rather crazy head. But he is cool, really. Do you know how much time you need to practice just to become a bit closer to him? How could he hold for so long? But it was extremely dangerous to lift so much weight with such a bar. With this bent bar. Why did it bend like this? That's a cheap bar that probably came free with his equipment. But the man's strength impresses greatly. What were you gonna do on the 11th of May in Finland this year? To play snowballs, I guess? Went outside in shorts or something? Oh no, you could freeze to death. What about a barbecue? No barbecue, deal with all that snow. Besides, if you were in Toronto, you had to face it too. Poor thing. Is it parkour or barkcore? And if someone tells you that a dog can't jump our 4-foot fence, show her this video. That is very impressive and scary. How do you teach a pup to do that? I don't envy those people who have to wait until that train ends. The video on the internet just makes me feel like I was stuck in my car waiting. This damn train just leaves and arrives at the same time. How many wagons are there? 100? 110? Oh, whatever. What is this hippo thinking about? If you feed me nice food and keep my place clean and safe, yeah, I'd be happy to stay here. And don't forget to give me free medical and dental care too. But is it a real job to clean Hippo's teeth? Who really wants to do that? What should he do if he feels like being a dancing queen, but he's a damn gloomy plump man in reality? Dance every time he gets a chance! So he does! The best part of this is that all of the dudes around seem to know this dance and are waiting their turn to play. I wish more people would enjoy themselves like he does. It's so wholesome. And he's really crazy about applauses, indeed. I like the part where the guy drags his girlfriend back just to watch the guy dance. It's a real touchdown! How did he manage to get that bird with his bare hands? But why did he do that? Did they release it afterwards? Or was this bird a paid actor? Why not? Oh, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the video as I did. Be ready to have fun for the next time. See ya!